Don't really know what happened there. The video sort of cut out on me, and kind of annoying because we were literally coming to the end of the tour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tour the last little bit of this world, pick my maybe top 3 builds, and then go on to another world and give that one a quick tour because there's a lot of work being done since everyone last saw on my city world and stuff like that. So that was a high speed roller coaster. As I said, all it does is shoot up and goes like down and comes back around. So the final ride in this mini game, or ride in this mini game in this world is my TNT one. Make sure TNT is off, so I don't have to reset it. There we go. So basically, the idea is you basically run around, trying to be the last one to survive. Obviously, TNT is off at the moment, so it doesn't really work. But you can see, basically, all the TNT would fall. This game does cause quite a bit of lag, kind of annoying, but what can you do? And yeah, so there you go. So I'm going to go around and do basically my 5 favourite builds in this world so far. So number 5, hands down, is my my parkour. Parkour is fun, simple. Well, not simple, but it's quite difficult to do. Not really been played many times, but it really is good fun to play when people do actually play it. Number 4 is my spleef. Spleef, again, very simple game, very fun to play when you have a large group of people. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Number 3 is right here, is my building competition, and that's because I said I have got a series on it, so I know we're basically restarting a new series on the team building version. So basically that's why that's on there, because it's quite fun. Number 2, no, I haven't really thought of a number 2 yet, but I'd have to say is all my note songs. So they're there. All of these note songs are my favourite, just because they make this world seem a bit more fun, a bit more interactive, and they're really fun to sort of listen to. My number 1 build, of course, is my hide and seek, and this is, as I said, this has had many fun games, many fun experiences, and yeah, we really do enjoy playing it when we are on it, because everyone enjoys it. Everyone has great fun, sort of scaring each other, hiding places, walking together to try to hide from the seeker, battling against each other like myself and Truck do. But yeah. So yeah, this has been JJC Land. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my city world. Best to give you a tour of that. So I'm going to exit and save and quickly head into my city world and give you a quick tour of that, because as I said, there is a lot added to it since last time. Okay, so here's our city world, and I believe I might be in my house. Let's see where I am. I'm currently, I believe I might be in Peter's house. I am. So I'm going to fly right to the beginning from above, and as you can see, there is a lot. So here we go. So we're right at the beginning of the world, and if you remember, when I first started out, it was just literally this roundabout here with that house, and GameStop. That was originally what it started off as. It's expanded a lot, as you can tell. This stretches all the way down that way, all the way back there, and I can't wait to show you guys it. So this is Sly Cooper's museum. Now, there's not a lot being added to this. We are going to be adding a lot more skin packs to this. But looks we may have to move Truck back to as we're going to go over here and show you. But basically, Truck was fired in 2017. Chunky Dunk left. Deadly Money, Grubby Page, and Zaz, however it's pronounced, all left. But we have the new gang here. Myself as manager, Megan is the co-owner, Get Snipe supervisor, Dane Moore advisor, DBZ Titan, he's a builder, and then coming soon we have Starkiller, Foxy909, and the Pizza Roll. Maybe she hasn't yet confirmed that she's going to be joining the gang, but with how many episodes she's been in with us, she's pretty much just part of the gang now. So this was my very first house. It now belongs to Kobig, I believe. Yeah, it now belongs to Kobig 693. He's now changed this into a sort of secret laboratory sort of place. As you see, he's got his lab down here with his secret doors, his books, shelves. All sort of linking in one big circle. And this was one of the first houses. That house now belongs to Lel Burrito. Again, hardly really use this house anyway, so glad someone took it, because otherwise it was just going to be stuck here for sale forever. He's put himself a little mailbox. Let's go this way. So obviously we've got a giant football pitch here. Again, it would be nice if Minecraft did an update where they brought in physical objects that you can move around by like kicking them. Like let's say like you put a green block down, and you kick, or let's say you did put, you could make like a foot, make 3D objects. You know, like with like snowballs you could throw them. If you had like in the update they put like a football which you can actually kick around sort of thing by hitting it sort of thing. If that would be quite cool to see. Then obviously here we have our barbers. Again, if any of you guys do want to know how I build this, I have been using tutorials. Honestly, all these builds are from tutorials by TSMC. His builds are amazing, and obviously as you can see here, these are most of them. Really good tutorials for helping build. This is I believe it's Kobig's second house. Yeah, this is Kobig's second house, which he asked me to decorate. So he's got a bedroom here with a inbuilt chest, drawer, cupboard. His bed, a nice little sort of storage thing there for his armor. Then he has like a little. This was we did like a little hide and seek episode, and he hid there. His kitchen. Then I don't know what else he's gonna do with this. Then he has his upstairs area, which again I don't know what he's gonna do with up here. Maybe put into a storage room. I don't know. And obviously he's in the redstone door, so he just pulls that and the door opens and closes. We have Kobig's little bookstore here, and obviously as you can see, Truck's been writing a little story, and obviously these are just copies of it. We have a Wendy's over there. Not exactly the best looking Wendy's, if I'm honest. It was kind of tight for space. As you see, this block here is meant to come out like another block this way. Oh, and I'm breaking it. So basically I've had to put it up with it as it is. Still looks quite cool as it is, so everything to do inside works the way it should. Obviously we've got our tables here, trash cans, toilets, sort of drive-through counter, cooking area. There's a very special sort of seat. But yeah, so obviously down there is going to be a hotel. I haven't decided what sort of hotel I want to build yet. So for now it's just a second village, which has basically got a car park and all the paths sort of link up. We have our what's that man here. Hopefully he does it. The what's that man? What's that? What's that? What's that? No, he's not doing it. Come on, no, Jade, you can do it. Oh well, must be shy on camera. So yeah, that's going to be basically a hotel over there somewhere. Just so then I'm going to put like as a spawn point, then you basically come into the Tut City. Like that, and then build your or live in a house, which I've been building, or build your own house. A lot of the houses I've built, and people just claim them. So this was originally the house I was living in. It's quite nice, as you see. Kitchen, bathroom, bedroom down here. Guest bedrooms up here, guest beds up here, and then a balcony. Looking out some very lovely trees. Oh, I left my cat sitting down. So next to my house we have quite a lot. We have the fire station here with 2 fire trucks. There should be a third. I haven't had time to build it yet. Maybe it's gone out in emergency. Who knows? Alright, here we have the ambulance with the hospital. For the hospital, as you see, this is split into 2 rooms. 1 room, 2 room. And then we've got each floor has a different sort of theme. So basically, if we go inside, this is at the reception where you wait to be called. Then you come. This is basically meant to be a lift. You come up, you have the floor 1 is a checkup. So basically, if it's nothing about emergency, you come in here, see Dr. Sly Cooper, Dr. Zombie, Nurse Alex, Dr. Longnose, Nurse Lee, or Dr. Truck Game. So going up here, on the second floor, we have the X-ray. So basically, you come up here to get your X-ray. You sit down and wait. The doctor will come get you for whichever room you're in, 1, 2, or 3. You come in, go behind your glass. lay on the bed, get your X-ray, and then you're off. Back down to the first floor to get a classroom. Then overnight patients, basically we have the children's bays from 1 to 12, so we have beds 1 to 4 in here, 4 to 8, and then 5 to 8, and then 9 to 12 in here. Then we have the adults ones, beds 1 to 8 and 9 to 16 in here. Obviously there's meant to be someone behind the desk. And then on the top floor we have the cafe. And everyone keeps asking me, why would there be a cafe on the top floor? A lot of places I know have a cafe somewhere high up so that you can get a view. Because if you're in hospital, you really do not want to be cooped up in low floors just looking at the cars go by. You do want to be able to have a look out on the sort of world, looking at what's going on around you. And that's why the restaurant is on the top floor. So going up to the final top, this is basically where the air ambulances, I haven't built it yet, rescue helicopter's going to be, again, I haven't built it yet, so that's coming soon. Next to that we have the police station, my house there, and Pizza Hut in here. So we have the counter right over here, toilets, and then the seats down here. Police station with actual working prisons, and this is basically actually used if I do have to bring someone in and they disrespect the rules. So basically they'll go in here if they break the rule once. If they go again, they'll go into the bigger prison, which I'll show you a bit later on. Then we've got a couple of a police car. There's going to be a police bike here somewhere. That's like I'm going to reach out. Then obviously on top we've got the police helicopter. Going on, we have our nice little tree house, and we actually use this as the starting point when we do hide and seek on this world. So flying over here, just because obviously we haven't been this way yet, we have an ice cream parlour, trucks, old house. This was the first house truck built on this world. Dunkin' Donuts and a swimming pool. So this is the swimming pool. Basically, you come in, you've got the giant pool here, and a nice little one here, with like a very little slide, and I do mean a very little slide. Go over here and slide down. Oh, guys. Then we have our golf course and our pharmacy. So here's basically where we get all our medicines. This is where all the item frames are, so I need to get rid of some of these. Just because there are quite a few. And in this world I do need quite a lot of item frames for future builds. So I said the golf course, and it actually works, so you can come around here, throw your golf ball down, like that. Then we have our school with like a little pitch. GameStop here, I didn't show you guys that. I'm sorry guys, I am flying about like crazy because obviously I have got a very sore throat, so I really don't want to be recorded for too much longer until like Sly and everyone gets on. This house belongs to Get Sniped. He's hardly, I don't think he's got Minecraft anymore. I know he deleted it, so I might have to put that for sale again. Here's our bowling alley with like 4 different lanes, like a couple of bowling balls, all the spare bowling balls there, a little bar over there. Then we have a little restaurant here, which has like coffees and cakes, or tea and cakes, whichever you want to drink. And that's a little quartz house there, and Apple store here. Next we have obviously the best build in the whole house, or in the world, Sly's mansion, with his giant pool, trucks house here, a little chip shop here. I believe this is someone's house, X Pro. Look at this house, town hall, another house there. This was the house that I built for Megan. A certain someone, naming no names, decided that she should go and stay in that house just due to the fact that she was more comfortable with him. So that kind of did really annoy me, but we've been alright since, you know, I built this giant house for someone and it ended up not being used, kind of thing. So that did annoy me a little bit. Then we have another house that Truck built. This was the random house built by, I believe, Beastly. He hasn't been on this world since he built this, and it's not even finished. We have a giant park back here with the duck pond, nice little play park there, public toilets, tennis court, food truck, and then like a giant climbing frame. Then we have another spare house. So this is a house that I built. I was going to use this for myself, but then I realised the inside was too small, so I went and built myself a new random house. As we saw, this is Pizza Roll's house. Very, very nice. Next here we have my house now. So this is my house here, my new house. With its own very own toilet, its own living room, and then upstairs we have the kitchen, my storage room, and up on the top floor we have my bedroom with a little laptop. And then obviously I have two balconies, one small one to look out on the world here, and then the other one is just here, which looks out a bit better. And you can just about see Pizza's house. Let's see you down in my house now, you're here. You can sit on the, there you go. Make yourself comfy on the seat, there you go. There you go. She's, I don't know how to sitting on the seat. So over here we have a miniature house, which was built by Truck again. I think most of these, a few of these houses have been Truck. This was built by Truck, which is for Sal. We then have, obviously as you saw the town halls there, just behind town hall we have Pet Shop. And I believe we are losing parrots so fast. And that parrot changed colour. This parrot here, one that's moving, was grey when I last came in. Now blue. With it, bats have gone, dogs are sat, chickens seem to be multiplying, and the rabbits seem to be getting less and less, and same as the ocelots. Anyway, moving on. We have a giant IHOP here next to a candy store. Right back here we have our prison with the prison bus. And this took me quite a while to build, honestly guys, I'm not kidding. There is so much detail in this to remember. You've got all the cells set to the same cells, then you have like different rooms on the next floor. You have to remember all these sort of barriers. You've got like the security office, insane room basically, solitary, confinement and showers. Followed by like the restaurant, followed by the cafeteria. And then you have like the visiting room, followed by like the warden's office. And then you obviously got the roof as well, which is sealed, or not sealed off, but basically you can't get out of this way. So moving on, we've now got, let's say, Target here. We have a nice little sort of village here with a couple of stalls selling different things like fruit and veg, bread or sandwiches, fresh cakes, books, electronics and soup. We saw Pizza Hut, we saw that. Target, I hope we can Target. As you see, Target's just a giant superstore with tons and tons and tons of shelves and items, like a little sort of bakery down here, giant fridge, a couple of little ones here. I'm trying to think what I haven't shown you. I believe I've shown you everything. GameStop, Town Hall, Chip Shop. Oh no, Chip Shop. There you go. And here we've got that nice little chip shop with a nice little fish on top. A couple of seats inside so you can actually come and sit down, enjoy your meal. A couple of seats on the outside here. Nice little street lamp. And that's basically it. Everything else in the world that you've seen. But yeah guys, so this is my city world. As you see, there's a lot of changes since I last came on this world. Pretty much everything over that side of the world is new. That's obviously Target being new, Wendy's being new. So like I said, everything pretty much beyond Pizza Hut is new. So obviously I just finished building the Apple Store. Like I said, everything from this way on, except for obviously the village, is brand new. So pretty much all this way down here is new. So that's amazing how much work I've done, and there is still a lot to come. So in that corner down there, there's going to be a theatre, there's going to be a Burger King or McDonald's, there's going to be, I said there's going to be tons. So don't feel like this world is coming to an end just because I'm touring it now, because I will be retouring it when it's fully completed. But yeah guys, that's this world. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to quickly go into the new team building competition world and basically show you guys what's going to be happening. So obviously the teams are going to be myself, the pizza roll, versus Sly Cooper and Cupcake Lover. Basically team blue versus team green. Oh my eyes. Obviously Slippery Isle is a new series I'm meant to be starting. I don't know whether that's going to be coming or not. We've really not discussed it. We've been really busy with Sly's World and helping Pizza Roll with her hide and seek. So, again, I don't know when or if Slippery Isle is just going to be starting. It was a series I was meant to be starting with like everyone, Sly, Truck, Kobe, etc. But since that Truck's basically out of the game and trying to earn our trust back, we've hardly been able to start. So, there's a lot of work to be done there. But going on to the Team Crazy Creations now. It's going to work very similar to the way that our single builds have. So basically, we're going to have X amount of time to build whatever the theme is, including so building out of quartz or stairs and so forth. And inside this chest, we have our 3 items for our 6 builds. So basically, as you see back here, I have built 6 arenas, all the same size, 30 by 30. And each of them has a theme in it. Obviously this one's different because of the theme it is. And obviously I'm going to show you guys it just so you can understand what it is. So this theme's different because it's Tropical Island. I thought rather than be cruel and make them dig out themselves, we'll fill in this area like this first. And then if they want to change, dig out things to make little things for their build, they can. Rather than dig out the dirt, place the sand. It just makes more sense to do it that way. So yeah, as you see, it's Team Blue, which is Team Sly and Megan, versus Team Green, which is myself and Pizza Roll. Obviously we have Team Mega versus Team Joma. Or Team... We haven't really thought team names yet. These are just random signs that I placed, just basically combining random letters using names. But yeah, so this world is going to be starting either today or tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to work very similar to the way it did last. It's going to work very similar to these singles. Basically, it's going to be us versus them. 20 X amount of time to build, whatever the topic is. Once we build the topic, it's going to be up to you guys to vote. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Simple as. If you like green, you vote for green. If you like blue, you vote for blue. And basically it's whoever can get the most points. And again, as you saw inside, we have got the chest of requirements in this one, so these 6 items will have to be included in our builds. Obviously I'm not going to tell you which items will for which build, because that will give away the themes. But essentially, every build here has 3 items which needs to be included. If they're not included, then they won't get the extra point. So basically they'll get a point like this. If they use the items, then if they get the vote as well, they get a point like this. If they only use the items but don't get a point, it will look like this. If they didn't use the items but they did get the point, it would look like this. If they didn't use the items, it would look like this. and so forth. So basically, as long as you're using the items, you will always get points. And basically, it's going to be the first. I haven't really thought of where the top is, but basically, I'm thinking the top of our heads, basically. So basically, whoever can get to this point first. Just going to get rid of that. And I'll end the episode here, because obviously, everyone should be getting ready to come on soon, since they'll be finishing school. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye guys.